Good afternoon. So this is the final part or key to vision today. And honestly, it is the most important. The other ones, who, what, where, when, and why, are all very, very important. You need to get a good grasp on what you want. But why is what glues everything together. It's what helps you to move forward in those times when, there's so many roadblocks in your way, and there's just so much going on, and you just can't seem to get to doing what you want to do. And the why, that real deep down why, is the key that will help motivate you, will help inspire you in those times. And it helps to inspire and motivate you anyway, whether you're being bombarded with people telling you, well, don't be so silly, you can't possibly do that, or things like that. This why is the key to keeping you moving forward. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. I hope everything is well with you. And it's a little cool for being outside today, so I'm inside, and I don't think I'm going to be going outside very much from now for a little while, so I'll have to be doing them inside, and that's okay. So the why is, as I say, and I cannot stress this enough, the why is what keeps you going. How's that expression, something about when the tough get going, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, something like that. Well, that's kind of true, but it's not a matter of pressing through. It's not a matter of shouldering your way through things. It's a matter of really having that deep, deep down why. Because if you don't have that, or if you have a very narrow or very shallow why, when something comes against you, you're just going to say, well, yeah, I kind of wanted to do that, but it's just not strong enough. I don't need to do what I need to do. Maybe people are right, and you start thinking differently. But if you have that really, and I'm talking about an emotional, almost physical, mental, spiritual reason for doing what you want to do, then all those things can come into play and help you move past whatever's trying to stop you. So I've been watching the FIFA World Cup, of course, and I watched today just the France and Tunisia game just finished. And France was at France against Tunisia. Tunisia had gotten a goal, so that it was 1-0 for Tunisia. And the whole atmosphere changed within the last 10 minutes. But there was stoppage time added, which was 8 minutes. Now, when the ball is still in play, it can sometimes go over that time period. And so there was 8 minutes added. The ball was still in play. It was 9 minutes plus, I think it was 9 minutes and 8 seconds. And France scored and evened the game up. And that was the end. Which made Tunisia, they don't move forward anymore. But France was already in a position where they were going to move forward anyway, because they had won their last 2 games. But the intensity that came on both the Tunisian and the France teams was incredible. You could feel the whole atmosphere change. And it was because they knew what they were doing, and they knew why they were doing it. And, these guys, okay, yeah, they get paid to play professional ball. But it goes beyond it when you're talking about the FIFA World Cup. You're talking about representing your country in one of the most prestigious events in every 4 years. It's kind of like the Olympics, right? You train intensely for this. And there are times when, these guys get hurt and they've got to come back from their injuries. They, the techniques that they're using aren't working. They've got to figure out different ways to do it. They could just give up. They could really easily just give up because it's just too hard. But they don't, because they know what they want and they know why they want what they want in the end. They want to represent their country. They want to be the best. And usually it goes way beyond that too. So when I'm talking about kind of a surface thing, some people say, yeah, I want to lose weight, which is fantastic. But why do you want to lose weight? Oh, well, I want to be available for my grandchildren and stuff. I want to be able to, do things with them. Why is it important to be able to do things with your grandkids? Well, really, I want to leave a legacy. So you see, something's changed. Originally, it was just I want to lose weight because I wanted to be with my grandkids. Well, suddenly now you've got this little tilt here where I want to leave a legacy. Okay, well, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? Well, I want my grandkids to know that they need to keep strong, and that they need to be healthy. So now suddenly you're being an example, which is different from just wanting to lose weight. So as you get onto that deep meaning, suddenly the clarity and the reason for what you want to do becomes very, very significant. And suddenly your whole being, your mind, your spirit, your soul, you're physically into it, everything, all your whole being is suddenly into this reason. And it makes all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. Because when somebody comes up against you and says, well, you can't do that, you go like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I don't care what you think. I am going to do this because I know I can, and this is my reason why. And that's why is so important. And so I look at these guys, the FIFA World Cup and soccer, and I look at these guys and the intensity with which they're doing what they're doing. They know what they want, they know why they want it, and that's the biggest thing. Why? So I hope you understand. One of the most significant things I do with some of my clients is we take them beyond this is what I want to do. And for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why that is, but if you're a person who works with numbers or whatever, 7 times asking yourself why 7 times will get you right down into that heartfelt, mind-felt, physical feel, spiritual feel of why you want to do something. And if you do that with all your goals, all your big goals, little goals are important too. And you need to know why, because oftentimes those little goals are working towards the big goals. So if you know that why, the way to get there becomes clear. Even the who, what, where, when, all those things that we talked about for the past 4 weeks all meld together and become super clear. So there you have it. This is the final key, as I said, to creating a vision for yourself. It gets pretty intense, especially when you're doing your why. And that's okay, because that intensity is what's going to carry you through to reach that goal. Anyway, until next week, we're going to talk about something else. And until next week, I hope you have a wonderful week. Check out my website, Heather Lynn, LINNE, coaching.com. There's a bunch of stuff on there. I've extended the Black Friday deal, and I still have a couple of spots open for the beta testing for my course that you'll have to talk to me about. And my books are here, yay! So I've been distributing those appropriately, and I have done an audio of, like an audio recording of my chapter, and that too is available. Chapter of the book this anthology that I'm talking about. And so, yeah, and Christmas is coming up soon. I'm so excited. I love Christmas. Anyway, so until next time, hopefully next week, we will talk to you soon. Good to see you, Debbie. We'll talk to you soon as well. Take care. Bye-bye.